Alright guys, so it is raining. It is a miserable day outside, but I am here inside my wonderful garage. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm certainly a lot more organized than I was before. I've got a nice wide open space here, and I'm kind of like digging a path back here. I'm getting it a little bit at a time. Almost forgot those my wonderful 20 gallon compressor that cost me $40. Needs a handle, but and I've got still got to put this damn thing in there, but the old drain valve is like, it's in there pretty hard. The thing is destroyed and it's brass, and I'm having trouble getting a good grip on it to get it out of there. If I had some PWZ pliers, I'd probably be able to do it, but you know, I'm broke, so I can't afford PWZs. Anyway, what I'm doing today, obviously I have my plier drawer open. That's because I'm using my automatic wire strippers, because the bench grinder needs a little more than just a plug. It needs some new wire. But fortunately, this nice long section of 3-wire here. Yeah, maybe you can see that. You can see the third piece down in there, the green piece, but that's a 3-wire extension plug, and then I need to get a plug-in, so I'll have to head over to Lowe's at some point today and pick up a plug. But I'm going to rewire this sucker, and I'm going to have a bench grinder. So let's get on this thing. So buried within this wonderful drawer of miscellaneous stuff here, any DIYer worth their salt is eventually at some point going to have the stuff, the wonder that is contained within this box. Oh, soldering gear. As you can see, I've got my El Cheapo Weller soldering iron. It works. It gets the job done. This thing actually, I'm going to hang on to it just because this was my father's, but it doesn't work anymore. But this is the old school, like, the soldering iron tip, the iron part, actually screws into a ceramic resistor. And this one is all hogged out, so it doesn't really screw in anymore. So that particular iron is pretty useless. But, you know, I got some solder in here. Some, you know, just resin core solder. I used to, like, I was building guitars and amps and stuff like that, so I've got, you know, strings and a bunch of stuff from Ernie Ball. I got some resistors in there, some sockets, some potentiometers, a bunch of wire. That's a plate from a Les Paul back plate, tag for a Godin guitar. Let's see, what else have I got sitting in here that I haven't seen in years? Oh yeah, more Ernie Ball stuff. More potentiometers. That one I believe is that's a push-pull pot. Some heat shrink tube. More resistors. Anyway, this is the stuff that I'm going to use to finish up the wonder that is going to be a new power cord for that bench grinder. And I'll be back in a sec, guys. Okay, so I got the solder joints all done up. Obviously, you know, not the prettiest solder joints that I've ever created, but they'll get the job done. And then just need to feed the wire through here, and then at that point I'll need to head down to Lowe's, pick myself up a plug, and I'll be able to finish this project up, hopefully plug it in, test it, and make sure everything works. Alright, so in the process of rewiring this bench grinder, another thing I discovered was that the switch was broken, so I had to go and replace it. I had to get a switch while I was over at Lowe's as well. But this is the style plug that I needed, which has the wide opening for the wire, because I used a really thick wire. And then you just pop that off, just the old school 2-wire. This brings up an interesting point here, which is that there are several different ways to wire these bench grinders. This is a really, really old school one. So unlike the newer ones, this is not capacitor start. This is just direct wire. So the black wire comes in here, the ground, and you wire that into the switch. So the wire comes in through here from the electrical outlet up to here. You wire it to the switch, and then the wire comes out from the switch to the motor, and then the electricity goes to the motor, comes out the white wire, and the white wire goes directly out through here. And you just wire them up respectively here. Let's get this thing stood upright. This is a really powerful grinder, guys, as you're about to see. This is the old, but it's just an old school 6-inch grinder. Here we go. and obviously it takes a little while to wind down. As you can see, however, it definitely needs a... Woo, man, that's loud. Definitely needs a new wire wheel, as that thing is just about done. But I think this is going to be a good addition to the shop here, guys. Going to get a lot of use out of this. My whole arm is shaking. Anyway, also while I was there, I picked up new wire wheel. Got to stick that on there. Be set to go. Talk to you guys in the next video. If you like what I do here, like, comment, subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment below if you have any questions. Please click the little notification bell if you like my stuff. That'll let you know when I release a new video. Hope you guys all keep it dirty side down, and have a productive day.